I remember when I imitated RFB, and then his next 10 videos he couldn't stop talking about that person that showed up, popped up 9 months ago, and don't listen to him. So it's not a theory, it's not a well, it's a fact. That's what it is. It's a fact that YouTube planted agents, they get information from the agencies, you know. They get information and then they start watching. They start watching what you're doing, what you're saying, and they pretend that they don't. So Kleck, goodness, my goodness, it's all business now. Look, Robin tees, okay? You're just gonna get nothing but seriousness now, okay? Like I was in a court of law. Because, yeah, I got custody of my kid too. It's so ironic that these stories are so parallel. I never took an MMIT test, or MMPI, Magnum PI. I don't know what the hell he's about. For those that don't know, Jonathan Kleck, and most people do. I mean, so this video is mainly for the people that know him, and the agents that are assigned to, you know, giving him information. You guys know. So, I don't know what there. All right, there's somebody out there that is claiming that Kleck is, I don't know, like a fraud. Like he's a fraud. I don't know who that could be. I'm sure there's a bunch of people out there. But I know I'm one of them. And the one thing I could say about this channel here is I literally try to help people mentally. Like if you're battling with things, because I battle with them myself, still am. Kind of like today, you know, the second day, my body is craving sugar. It's just craving. It's not even a mental thing. It's not like I could deal with the. Like the thoughts that you have in your head, where you want like a Snickers bar or something, right? Or an energy drink. But I'm telling you, like I thought it was good earlier, until I got up, went to work, and just started climbing up the stairs again. I'm like, oh man, Satan. Okay, I know you got me on this one. I really would love to just take a few sips of the energy drink. It would literally give me energy. Like that's when it literally gives you energy, not when you're drinking it all the time. It's just you crash. That's why it's so addictive, because it gives you energy when you first drink it, and then when you get used to it, it doesn't give you energy, and then you just get addicted to it. Like any other drug, it does no good after you're addicted to it, but before you're addicted to it, oh my goodness, it's so great. So anyway, back to Johnny Boy. Johnny Boy, right? He's trying way too damn hard, you know? All I hear is me. I, me. I did, me. I am this, I am that. Me. Hey, McFly. Hey, McFly, hello? Is anybody home? So when you got to try too hard to explain yourself, it's an insecurity. Hey, Johnny, relax. All right, you're being a little bit insecure. Okay, you're taking some of the things I said a little bit too far. You know, like, I mean, now you're turning into go up, thou bald head, go up, because somebody told you that you're supposed to act like Elisha now. And then the suit and tie. Hey man, you look good. You know, you look good. But I see somebody trying way too hard. And I've always noticed that when people try too hard, they don't have faith in God, because they're well, it's like they're going against, it's like there's two of you, you know? It's like, you know, one of you is telling you that you're on track and the other one's telling you that you're off track. And it's like a double you know, there's two of you. There really is. One of them's looking at you, the other one can't look at you. No matter how much you try to look, I don't know how you can. Huh? What are you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? It's like Jonathan's like this, like, hey John, you pretty handsome. Yeah, it's like that. It's a yes or no answer, okay? It's like I'm in the court of law. Either it's yes or it's no. Question number 1. Is the largest altar in the world a penis and vagina? It's yes or no. Okay, it's yes or no. It's yes or no, Johnny. Yeah? God, I love myself. I am lovers of thyself. Oh, I love myself too, you know. But, I mean, not like that. Unbelievable. So there's too much trying to prove. And I've learned that also because of SJD. He was trying to prove way too much. When you have confidence in God, you can allow everybody on YouTube to mimic you, right? Everybody who's playing the role. They can act like you, they can pretend they're you, but they're not you, okay? But they can continue on and do that. And I know that when the time comes, when it's necessary, the time of everything is over, God's going to place me in a position where He feels like I need to be. And if I don't need to be there at that time, then I won't be there. And whatever it is, and I will let it be. But when you try too hard, look, I think, was it Skywatch? I think you sent me a clip of Kleck, right? Maybe a couple weeks ago. I'm like, I haven't watched him. I don't really care. But then I'm seeing the Messiah. All right, I'm seeing the Messiah right in front of my face. So, you know, not when I look at the mirror, just when I'm looking at Kleck's video. So I see the Messiah right there, and I'm like, oh, okay. Well, so this is how you're supposed to act then. Well, that's cool. It's cool, you know. I mean, that fan sure is loud. Something's dripping. It's like a constant drip. It's getting on my nerves. It's like a cocaine trip, you know? I would never know because I never did cocaine, but I did do acid when I was 16. Man. Just about every day for like a year, you know? Every other day I had to double up. Man, you know, that really turned me away from people because I realized how insane people are. So anyway, what is Kleck doing for you guys? What is he doing for you guys? I mean, it seems like he talks about himself all the time. Like, in other words, his accomplishments, his goals, everything about him, he's doing more to try to prove that he's the Messiah than anything else. So, likewise, if you're the Messiah, right, if God actually chose somebody these days, He will let them know that. You know what I mean? They will find out when the time comes. You don't go around proclaiming that you are the chosen one. Because what are you doing? You're exalting yourself, aren't you? You're putting yourself up above anybody else. So immediately, just by doing that, Kleck, you're disqualified, man. You're disqualified. And on top of that, if you're the Messiah, right, well, you should have a stable relationship with your wife. I mean, you know, or you can say you're supposed to be celibacy, which is a bunch of crock bullshit, that you're not supposed to have a woman. Well, then you can go to the Bible, right? We can play Bible games all we want. Well, let's see what the Bible says. Let's go to the Bible, my brother. All right, like Jerry Ledger, always wanting to go and see what the Bible says. Well, how about how you interpret the Bible? We can all read the Bible, what it says. How do you interpret it? So when you exalt yourself, I can just tell you flat out, you're going to be humbled, man. All right, Kleck. You guys, look, I've seen it with my own two eyes. And I'm not the only one that sees it, but everybody's copying what I'm doing. And that's fine, you know, it's fine if they actually feel that way. But they're copying it where I'm hearing my material coming through their lips. And because I know that Steve, SJD, is the leader of these people, and I got Steve to do a gazillion videos. His video yesterday was boring. He didn't say anything, but that's fine. I kind of expected exactly that after I wrote him that letter. Look, it was a heartfelt letter. You know, just wanted to tell him how I feel about things and who I think he is, you know, and where we are in this world with this role that everybody's playing. So I just want to ask people, like, what is it that Kleck does that helps you physically, mentally, anything besides, like, what is he trying to prove besides him being the Messiah? I mean, do people not understand that's what he's trying to do? And again, it's fine. You can do that all you want. You can exalt yourself as much as possible. You will be humbled, all right, Kleck? You will be humbled, okay? You will stop loving yourself so much. Robin, oh, Kleck, I love you. So that's all. Just wanted to hop in there and say, Kleck, calm down, man. All right, relax. I'm just, you know, it's like, it's a soap opera. You know, don't get too offended. You shouldn't try so damn hard to prove that the world's largest altar is a vagina and a penis ejaculating. You know, and then when he showed, because I just got done listening to the video, the second to the last one. Because he has his bald head finally, you know, he's finally not covering up his head. He's finally not ashamed of his bald head. Because he was told you need to start, you know, you need to start preaching with your hat off. So I guess Derek Rose is next. I don't know, I haven't watched him in a while. Check him out, see if he shows his bald head. Yeah. Yeah, so don't take things too seriously, Johnny. All right, there, buddy. Your boss, Steve, whether you even know he's your boss or not, it's the thing. Some people don't even know that Steve's their boss. But he is. So, because his boss is the owner of, like, the YouTube world and the deception taking by force, I know for a fact that when I'm talking about Kleck, he's responding in defense. Now, I'm not the only one that's coming up because, well, like I said, I pick an individual YouTube agent on YouTube, and I will go after the person and just expose what they are, and then move on to the next fraud And then once I get tired of doing that, whatever, I'll just talk about anything. Mainly trying to help people now I think it's important to be able to tune down Satan. You know why? Because when all this deception happens, that voice, that audio is going to be turned up, and you need to catch on to it so you can turn it back down. Now, Kleck also was saying in the very beginning of the video, the second to last one, about, you know, him hearing the, you know, God speak, and he was go to the Bible because the Bible, whatever. That's what I was saying about him talking to God, you know, and because you don't literally hear God speaking to you, you just don't. He hasn't said that it's strictly the Spirit that's talking to me. He ain't said that. He's literally saying, like, okay, Johnny, I need you to go down to the Hallmark and buy a gift card, and don't ask me why. And it's like, why, God? I mean, okay, fine, I won't. That is ridiculous, and it's fraudulent. So in case people were thinking along the lines, like, oh man, I don't know, this guy might be the Messiah. It's crazy. I mean, he does have a lot of information. I mean, he did tell us that New York's going to go in a tidal wave. I mean, everybody knows that, but I'm telling you that it ain't real, all right? I'm telling you that it's a TV tsunami, and I've been saying that from the gate.